Hi everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the corporate world. Today we're diving into a filing from CaliberCos. It looks like they're playing musical chairs with their executives. Let's see who's in and who's out and what it all means. If you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can discuss these filings with other investors. This report is about some important changes. The date of the earliest event reported is July 1, 2025. This is when some significant things happened at the company. The company we're looking at is CaliberCos Inc. They're incorporated in Delaware. You'll also see their commission file number and employer identification number. Think of these as their government IDs. They also list their address in Scottsdale, Arizona and their phone number. But let's get to the real meat of the filing. Here's where the executive shuffle begins. This section is about changes in who's running the show. Specifically, it covers when directors or high-ranking officers leave or are appointed. Ignacio Martinez, the former chief operating officer, is out. The company told him on July 1, 2025 that his last date would be July 7, 2025. As of this report, they haven't finalized a separation agreement with him. This is like a goodbye package. But as one door closes, another opens. Gregory Randolph James, or James as they refer to him here, is the new chief operating officer, starting also on July 7, 2025. The board voted him in based on recommendations from their nominating and governance committee. Who is this James guy? Well, he joined the company in October 2024 as COO and head of asset management of Caliber Hospitality Trust. Before that, he was a senior vice president at Summit Hotel Properties, which is a real estate investment trust. He also has a business degree from Arizona State University. The report also mentions that there aren't any special deals or conflicts of interest between James and the company. He also doesn't have any family connections with Caliber's directors or executives. They are basically saying everything is above board and that there were no reasons for conflict when hiring him. Interestingly, they haven't finished his employment agreement yet, but they promised to file an update within 4 business days of finalizing it. We will need to keep an eye on that, but they are telling us they are probably still working it out. This part is about how the company shares important information with the public. FD stands for Fair Disclosure. On July 8, 2025, the company put out a press release about James's appointment as Chief Operating Officer. A copy of that press release is included as an exhibit in this report for everyone to see. However, the company is saying that this press release is not officially filed for legal purposes. This means that while it's public information, it's not necessarily part of the official legal record, except if specifically referenced in a future filing. This section lists all the exhibits which are extra documents attached to the report. Exhibit 99.1, as we mentioned, is the press release about the new COO. Exhibit 104 is a technical document related to how the report is filed digitally. The report is signed by John C. Loeffler, who is the Chief Executive Officer of CaliberCos Inc. The date is July 8, 2025. Now let's zoom out and think about what this all means. CaliberCos just lost its COO and quickly replaced him. It's common in the business world, but it may still signify a bit more that meets the eye. Usually a sudden departure might lead to questions. Was it performance related? Did the previous COO leave voluntarily? Did they simply get a better offer elsewhere? The important thing is that investors might be wondering now why the leadership shakeup and what this means for the company. Adding James so fast could bring fresh ideas and energy to the company. Hiring someone from within, he was the head of asset management with Caliber Hospitality Trust, ensures that the next hire will know internal functions and processes, which ultimately makes onboarding easier. It's still important to remember that new hires come with risks. Will James be effective in their new role? Will they agree with the company's overall vision and direction? It would be helpful to see the details of James's employment agreement once it's finalized. That will shed more light on the company's expectations and how they're incentivizing him. I'll be looking for any unusual clauses or benefits to see if Caliber really wanted him or did not really want the previous COO to be there. In conclusion, the leadership change at CaliberCos is something to watch. It's too early to say whether it will be a positive or negative development. We need more information to see how the company's strategy and performance will be affected. Alright, that's our breakdown of CaliberCos's leadership shuffle. What's your take on these changes and what they might signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.